in entrepreneurship, you don't have a boss. So you have so many hundreds more decisions to make. That decision fatigue can be real. And sometimes you need someone else to create a scaffolding, a structure. This is, for me, how I think about the work that I do is I'm creating scaffolding for someone who's already smart, knows way more about their business than I do, but I'm creating the scaffolding that allows, similar to a bricklayer who stands on the scaffolding so they can lay the bricks a little bit higher than they would have been able to just standing on their own 2 feet. So I create that structure for thinking and allows that person to think at a higher level than they would if they were just sitting by themselves in their office. And that thinking process, that decision is so crucial to productivity, because if you have an internal civil war going on, you're not sure, you have 5 different ways you could take your company this next quarter, and you're not entirely sure which one, then it doesn't matter how much I improve your systems and your delegation or your time management, but none of that matters if you're not even sure where you're going in the first place. And so that's why we always start with decision making. And so that's another reason why some of the people that come to me, they're not really seeking a band-aid so much as they're saying, I know that if I consistently work through these decisions with someone that creates that scaffolding, I'll have greater certainty. And certainty is one of those things that just creates productivity. If you know 100%, like, I am going to do that, you work at such a faster pace than if you're like, I don't know, there's pros and cons here, and you just haven't fully decided. Or even worse yet, you kind of are pretending like you've decided, but there's some part of you that you might call it a subconscious, but it's not really, it's more of just part of your conscious thinking that you're resisting it still. And so that's where you have to make that choice. You know, if you ask me, like, Todd, do you want to make a difference in the world? I'd say yes. And if you ask me, well, Todd, do you like to just kind of relax and go with the flow and you know, have relaxing Saturdays and not try to accomplish a lot? I'd say yes. You know, I've got to decide those competing motivations. They're both real for me, but I have to decide, how am I going to align myself behind one in such a way that it brings about real world results? Otherwise, I'm just spinning my wheels. Some spinning this direction, some spinning that direction, and I go nowhere.
Totally.